The female CEO asked her long-legged best friend to test her husband's loyalty, but things took a wild turn when the friend actually fell for him, for real. Turns out, she'd had her eyes on him all along. Now this guy wasn't your average man. He knew real magic, and even those world-famous martial arts masters wanted to be his students. But he used to be just a little Taoist priest until his training went wrong. In his dreams, he slept with 9 different women, and every time he had the dream, his power weakened. His master told him, "You have to go down the mountain and marry those 9 women. If you don't, you'll vanish into thin air in 3 hours." The guy almost gave up on the spot. 3 hours wasn't enough time to find anyone. But his master just laughed, waved his whisk, and the guy's own whisk started spinning before lifting him into the sky and tossing him off the mountain. Right after landing, he saw a beautiful girl live streaming by the roadside. He thought, well, at least I'll die after seeing a beauty up close. But then bam, a gourd fell from the sky. It was his master's gift, the 9-turn golden elixir. His master's voice echoed, "Do good deeds, and blessings will follow." The stuff inside the gourd was powerful, so he swallowed 1 pill right away and started searching for the 9 women from his dreams. Not long after, his clairvoyant powers helped him spot 2 of them. He ran over, all excited, and blurted, "Ladies, will you marry me?" The next second slap, both women hit him across the face. People nearby thought he'd lost his mind. After all, these 2 were billionaire CEOs, and this dude was out here proposing like it was nothing. As he tried to explain, he accidentally spilled water on them. When he reached out to help, they thought he was harassing them and called security. But his body was like steel, he didn't have much power left, but his strength was insane. With a light squeeze, he bent the guards' iron spears in half. Seeing he had only 2 hours of life left, he quickly explained that he'd seen them in his dreams. The CEOs were stunned, because they'd had the same dream. Could this weird Taoist really be the man from their dreams? Intrigued, one of them made him a deal. If he could help her keep her position as head of the company, she might consider becoming his partner in cultivation. Turns out, her late father had left the company to her, but her cousin had been scheming, bribing senior employees and trying to take over. The Taoist agreed without hesitation, but deep down, he panicked. He knew how to cultivate and fight demons, not run a business. Then he remembered his master's words about the golden elixir. He was about to take another one when an old man nearby suddenly had a heart attack. The man's granddaughter begged for help, but everyone was too scared, thinking it might be a scam. People even tried to stop him, saying, "Don't be stupid, man." But he ignored them, walked over, and told the girl, "Your grandpa's gonna be fine." Then he poured out a golden pill from his gourd and fed it to the old man. Instantly, the old man started glowing. The Taoist let out a mighty roar that woke him up. He turned to leave, but the old man grabbed his leg. Onlookers mocked him, saying, "Told you so." Now he's pretending to be scammed. "Let's see you get out of this one." But to everyone's shock, the old man revealed his identity. He was the richest man in the city. The crowd went silent, jaws dropped. The Taoist just smiled faintly and started to walk away. The old man stopped him, insisting on repaying him money, power, anything. But the Taoist didn't care about any of that. Remembering the CEO's request, he simply asked, "Can you help my wife keep control of her company?" The old man agreed on the spot. Soon after, the old man called his granddaughter to meet him. A luxury car pulled up, and out stepped a stunning young woman, his granddaughter. She was amazed to see her grandpa looking so healthy, knowing he had a heart condition. The old man told her to go help the female CEO with her corporate troubles. Meanwhile, at the company's board meeting, the CEO was being cornered. Her cousin had secretly changed the appointment documents and nominated himself as the new chairman, trying to kick her out. The shareholders he bribed all raised their hands to vote in his favor. Smirking, the cousin gloated, which made the CEO's best friend furious. "You ungrateful snakes," she shouted. "If her father hadn't given you shares, none of you would even be here today." Just then, as the host prepared to finalize the vote to remove her, the richest man in the city walked into the room.